Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 with Will's Origin playthrough. Platinum X here, and this is immediately after the last episode where I purchased the Gloves of Dexterity from this Githyanki merchant. And now I'm wearing those Gloves of Dexterity for an 18 Dexterity. I also have the Warped Crown Headband. Warped Headband of Intellect for 17 Intelligence. So my original numbers were 10 dexterity. Now I have an 18, an 8 intelligence. Now I have a 17. And if I so chose to drink an elixir of Hill Giant Strength, I could have a 21 strength as well. So very impressive stats. So basically, I ran out of time. Basically, is why I didn't, or I don't, probably wanted to head straight to the Zaith'isk anyway. But anyway, so that's what we're doing now, is going to the Zaith'isk.
I heard they're making us join the patrol soon.
Now, the
The
one
search
thing I
must be
need to
going bad.
do is, this is a series of savings throws. So I'm going to need to go get Shadowheart for the resistance spell to increase, give a plus 1d4 bonus to saving throws. And since I have not been traveling with Shadowheart,
Wait.
there's a lot of dialogue that has not happened yet, like this thing on her hand causing her pain. So I'm really just going to kind of,
Joyous little affliction that visits me with screaming agony on occasion. I'd be lying if I told you I know what causes it. But don't worry. Can't hurt you. Only me. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Okay. How badly does it hurt? Okay, yeah, we really don't care.
Being honest,
Are you sure it's not
positive.
connected with tadpoles?
You can
Okay,
trust me
yeah.
on that.
Alright, so something strange happened. The artifact you carry, it seemed, just come to me. Now this is where, as I've said before, other than Dark Urge, Shadowheart was my first origin character playthrough. I guess technically my second, but anyway, because to me I always wanted to do an origin playthrough with her, because to me she's the main character because of the artifact. It is a complete and total story breaker, and well, maybe not a complete and total story breaker, but absolutely a character breaker. Like, it is completely out of character and completely breaks the character for this to be the response.
I know. I don't understand how exactly, but I felt it go to you.
Oh, you didn't just see it?
It's important.
Like, it went poof out of your
Keep it
pocket
close.
and poof into the air? Or did it literally fly across the air, across many miles of terrain to come to save me? You just felt it. I guess it did just kind of vanish from your possession and just appear in the area to protect me. Is that how it happened? Oh, well, there's not really any dialogue to it. She just felt it go to me. So it's important, keep it close. I know I don't understand how exactly, but I felt it go to you. It is important to keep it close. Wait, you don't want it back?
I do, but the artifact has a will of its own, and powers to enforce it. It likely won't let me take it back. The best I can do is to stay close. Bide my time. Eventually I'll need to take it. Then I'll have to see what can be done about that.
Eventually meaning what? You're gonna slit my throat to get it back? Or it won't let you take it? What do you mean it won't let you take it? How did you get it to begin with? There's more to this. How did you get the artifact to begin with?
It's not the sort of thing I can just tell anyone. Let's see if we can build up some trust first.
Well, it's in my possession now, but we need to build up trust for you to tell me how you got it? None of this makes any sense. At all. Okay? This is why it's a complete and total character breaker for Shadowheart to respond in that manner. Okay, let's be clear about something. I've done a Shadowheart playthrough. Just by listening to the introduction of Shadowheart, I mean, you know, spoiler alert, even if you haven't played a Shadowheart, just playing through the game for the first time, it reveals enough information to know that Shadowheart was sent with others to get this artifact. They succeeded. And they took it from the Githyanki, which is why she has such a distrust and hatred for Githyanki. Everyone else she was with is dead. She's the only one that came out alive with the artifact in her possession. It is her mission to return it back to Baldur's Gate. She has already killed to get it. She would most certainly kill again to keep it. There's no way that she would just, oh, well, I know. I mean, eventually I'll need to take it back. But for right now, it probably won't let me. Okay, that makes no sense. Like, literally zero at all sense. Complete, and actually it is a story breaker. Anyway, it's just really aggravating and stupid how she's the one that starts with the artifact, but then yet, when it comes in somebody else's possession, oh, that's her response. No, she would kill to get it back or die trying. I mean, her entire party died getting it in the first place, okay? Stupid. But enough about that. Let's move on. This is Wyll's origin playthrough, not Shadowheart's. Okay, so there's something you're not telling me. Okay, yeah, we don't even need to get into this. Just join me,
seems like you have
and let's move on.
Already.
Yeah, get rid of Gale. Okay. So now let's get to the Zaith'isk. Now I basically needed her for resistance. Plus 1d4 bonus to saving throws. Because this Zaith'isk is a series of saving throws. 3, in fact. And these Githyanki, like, let's take a look at these Githyanki. Here, stop this for a second. We are not here to fight them. That is a youth, level 3. And look how many of them there are. There's 4, 5 youths right here. Oh wait, hang on, there's another room right here. Uh-oh, that's not a youth, that's an ardent. That's a level 5. What happens at level 5? 2 attacks! And more bonuses, more proficiency bonuses. 5 is a very significant level. I would not recommend coming here before level 5. Because again, all of these guys are level 5 and above. Except for these youths right here. And you're like grossly outnumbered. So anyway, because I counted what? 5? Or was it 4? No, it was 5. Yeah, so there's 5 youths in this room alone with 3 level 5s in here. And yes, this is one encounter. You cannot encounter these out here without these being aggroed. Alright, so here's where the Zaith'isk is. So normally I do not come here this early. I came here specifically because, well, Lae'zel won't shut up about getting to the creche, and as far as Wyll is concerned, being a Wyll playthrough, according to Lae'zel, who has more knowledge and experience dealing with mind flayers than I do, as Wyll, I mean, than Wyll does, I'm trusting, I'm like, she's basically saying the only way to get rid of these tadpoles is to find a creche and get purification, which is from this device right here, the Zaith'isk. So here we are in the mountain pass, way before I would recommend coming here. And for the purpose of fighting the Zaith'isk to get purified.
It might be useful.
And let's not forget I get to get the gloves of dexterity, so... But again, it's all in the playthrough from Wyll's perspective. Wyll encountered this Githyanki on the ship and has been an ally to get us here to get rid of these tadpoles. Regardless of what Wyll's disposition on Githyanki and their ways, and I mean the fact that they're evil, so far it seems to be the only way to get rid of these tadpoles. So let's go ahead and proceed with that.
Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Let the istic with you speak. And I will decide what respect you're owed.
Well, considering I'm here because of Lae'zel, I'd prefer that she speak on my behalf.
Lae'zel, is it? Fine.
She approves.
And be quick. My work is of vital import.
We carry Geich tadpoles and have done so for countless days, yet we show no symptoms. We must enter the Zaith'isk.
You are infected, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment. Fascinating. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaith'isk. I will ensure you are cured.
Now, I'm going to do this.
The apparatus at the top of those stairs. Quickly now. Time is of the essence.
I'm going to go ahead and save it right here. And I'm going to let, only because I do not know if there's a power you get here called Awakened. If you successfully save all the saving throws, you will leave the Zaith'isk with Awakened, which allows you to use tadpole powers as a bonus action. I do not know if it works on anyone other than your main character. But in this case, just to satisfy that
My time is
ignorance...
Do not squander it.
Wait, what? Oh, enter. Okay.
The device is strange. Made of taut flesh.
Again, Lae'zel approves.
It waits for something.
Now, because I usually want my main character to get the awakened power,
My duty.
I basically always tell Lae'zel to shut the fuck up. I'm going first. But in this particular case, I'm going to say, go ahead, Lae'zel, you've earned it.
Praise Vlaakith.
I
Let it
don't
be
know
done.
if she gets awakened or not.
Sit,
We'll soon
child.
find out. But she is
Let the
very
Zaith'isk end your
resistant
suffering.
to using the tadpole powers. So you'll have to convince her to even use them, even if she does get the awakened power.
You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaith'isk will do the rest.
So again, this is actually from a Wyll's like role-playing perspective. I mean, I'm here because of Lae'zel. I'm here because Lae'zel says this is the only way.
The Zaith'isk psionic forces batter Lae'zel's thoughts. There is no chance she will survive this unscathed.
And I forgot to cast resistance. Hopefully it pops up to cast resistance.
Meditate on its verses.
You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
Alright, so I can use persuasion, tell her to get out, she's not going to survive. Use wisdom to call on your parasite. Show Lae'zel what she stands to lose. Plead with the doctor, Lae'zel is in great pain.
The Zaith'isk is working as intended.
Once again, same frickin' things. Endure, Lae'zel, the cure is worth the torment. Wait and watch.
Sharing Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
Yes, child. Jamar, Zala, Blackith, call to your queen.
My queen! Hear me! Get her away from that thing! Now!
Your vision narrows. You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their anguish.
Wait and watch.
Yes, child. Face her will.
Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power.
Remove her!
Alright, that was the dream visitor saying remove her. Your tadpole is changing, growing. You have to resist the machine. Focus your mind. Try to overload the device. Pursue the vision you saw. See where they lead. Draw on the Zaith'isk power. Take it as your own. Okay. This is new. A 30? Okay, whatever. This is not possible. Unless I get a natural 20. I did! Oh my god!
The many planes of existence stretch before you, then coalesce. You are gifted. You are cursed.
Enough!
Alright, so this went completely different than if the main character, your protagonist, enters the Zaith'isk.
Parasite! I still feel it! I am Githyanki! I will not be gay!
My life's work gone. And yet she lives.
Like if you're...
And so does her parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
Alright, so I've played this out different ways. I mean, I've played through this game so many freaking times, I can't even tell you, like 10 times maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I played through this different ways. There was an option here for performance. Like if your main character, and not Lae'zel. It's like the first time I've let Lae'zel do it, I think, through all my playthroughs. So this played out completely different than what I'm used to. I'm used to having to roll 3 saving throws, like 1 intelligence, 1 wisdom, and 1 constitution. And you have to successfully do all saving throws to get the awakened power. And if you fail any of them, not only do you not get the awakened power, but you kind of get cursed. Or you have a negative effect that only eating another tadpole, or not eating, but using another tadpole will cure it. So, I mean, it's easily cured. Hopefully you've got another tadpole. There's actually 3 in this room. So you could just use a tadpole, unlock a power, boom, it cures it up. If I remember correctly. That's how you cure it. But there was a performance option here that it's not here this time because, well, it wasn't me that did it. It was Lae'zel. So far, that's the only response that I've done where the doctor doesn't say, wait here and go running out the door, which will then alert the entire creche and make them hostile toward you. So in this particular case, since I can't use that performance, it's very important once you're done talking, when she says wait here and goes running for the door, to go into turn-based immediately to pause it and kill her before she gets out of the room. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. So the parasite lives, and thank goodness it saved her. Your Zaith'isk tried to kill Lae'zel and failed. You were wrong. Can't you see in her eyes the parasite is dead? No. So we're going to do this. The Zaith'isk tried to kill her and failed.
The Zaith'isk does not
It
fail.
was really the dream visitor, I think,
The only
that
variable
destroyed the
in this
Zaith'isk.
experience was you and your parasite. And I will uncover how this happened. Wait here.
See?
I
Wait
will
here.
gather my tools.
Yeah, no. Immediately
No! I followed the
go to turn-based
I must be cleansed!
to keep her from getting out
Incredible.
that door. And
Your
it's already
parasite is
opened,
even stronger now.
so I'm going to have to get over there and close the door before she gets out. So it looks like maybe Shadowheart. Which she's kind of in a situation where I might not even be able to get to it. Boom, perfect.
Seems your actions have earned you an enemy and a fight.
Alright, now it's just her, not the ones in the other room. Now I told her to halt, and I think it worked, but we weren't in... No, she succeeded her saving throw. Now I should have used this wisdom hex first, but I think this is actually bugged. Because I've used it twice now for wisdom hex, and it did not show that it did in fact inflict disadvantage. Here, we'll do strength this time. Oh wow, look at there, she canceled it, which is fine. It was a bonus action. Which means you can't cancel that one.
Need to act fast.
I smell blood.
I will ascend.
Where the fuck is her sword? Okay, I'm like, why the hell? Why isn't she using her sword? Dead. Alright, so it did not alert the other room. Good, that's what we wanted. Now let's see if that Arcana thing... It did. Holy crap, that is new. Awesome. So I've just discovered that's something, like I've always gone with my main character into the Zaith'isk to do the saving throws to get awakened. But you saw how difficult that was. Like I literally had to roll a natural 20, and it just so happens I did in order to get that through that Arcana check. That is amazing.